welcome back to my little cove. It's probably my favorite spot to get a break. Starting my day, got my coffee, protein bar, good start to the day. We're doing 2 total knee replacements, and the surgeon that I'm working with is one of my buddy's dads, which is pretty cool. One of my favorite surgeons to work with. Shout out Wyatt. And then later today, I'll be bringing you guys through a back workout. Probably do back and biceps. We get a nasty pump going. But for now, we got work for the next couple hours. Really isn't, too bad of a day. Got a good scrub, good room. So we're chilling. And I will see you guys in a little bit. You guys know what time it is. Orange juice. L-citrulline. And we're just going to mix it together today. Because yesterday I tried it and it was pretty good. Surprisingly. So 2.5 scoops, 7 to 8 grams of L-citrulline. Add some creatine in there, and that's going to be our pre-workout. All right, the only downside is we're running out of creatine. You can hear that. We've got probably 3 days left. Probably 15 grams in there, maybe a little bit less. So need to order some more. I haven't had any carbs today. I didn't eat lunch until 2 o'clock, and it's only like 3:15 right now. I did 2 chicken breasts, and I guess I had the protein bar at the beginning of the day, which has a decent amount of carbs in it. But for lunch today, all I had was 2 chicken breasts and some carrots. They really didn't have anything good carb-wise in the cafeteria. All right, so I thought this was pretty good yesterday. Added a little bit more today. I only did 1 scoop yesterday because I had it in my water bottle, so. Yep, guys, still good. Blue raspberry, L-citrulline, and orange juice. I guess it's probably not going to be good if you don't like orange juice, but I'm a pretty big fan of orange juice, so. And it's a good way to get some sugars in before you go work out. All right, let's start it. Already did some band work and rolling out, but start the best part of the day for me. Got probably an hour-long workout, and then we're going to steam room, sauna, be here for the next hour and a half, maybe hour 45. And the first 10 minutes on this guy. Ooh. Ooh. Good. Oh. Oh. Push-ups weren't easy. It's a hard chest day yesterday. I'm feeling it. I'm pretty sore. And I can't believe after taking 2 weeks off of heavy benching, I almost got 315 by 10. I thought I was going to come in here and do like maybe 3 sets of 6, something like that for my working sets. I don't know. Sometimes that just happens. Not going to be a complicated workout. We're going to start here, and then we're going to do some pull downs, do some rows, and that's basically going to be it. That's going to be the majority of the workout. Probably some pullovers at the end, maybe some cable shrugs. But really, that's all you have for back, right? You got the 2 movements. You got pull downs and you got rows. Ooh. Ooh. Had a good day at work. Now should have a good workout. No reason we shouldn't. Last set, and then we'll do some pull downs. Oh, no way. Ooh. 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 Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. I'll probably say this every time that I'm on this machine,
Like when you're finishing the contraction of the movement, make sure your shoulders are still like, what would you say, parallel to the chest rest. The only time your shoulders shouldn't be parallel is when you're dipping your shoulder for the stretch. I think probably 4 heavy sets. I should probably start with a double arm movement, but I really like this machine and doing single arm on it, so do what you like. You know, control the weight when you're pulling it on the eccentric and concentric. So don't just yank it back as hard as you can and then let it drop really fast. Control it. With that being said though, let's get a little bit more out of control and add a 5th plate. Yeah.
I got you, bro.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. All right, guys, 5 plates is going to be pretty heavy for me. I'd say that's pretty controlled for 5 plates. Realistically though, I probably should be doing more than 6 reps. So this next set, we're gonna try to go to 8. Probably go a little bit faster than the reps I was just doing. And then I'm gonna shoot for 2 sets at 8 to finish on this. Maybe a drop set or a back off set. Another thing that I wanna say about this machine, like if I put the seat down like 2 or 3 notches, it would be much harder to pull, because then it would turn into like a higher row rather than like a low row for me. And pulling higher is obviously harder. Boo. Boo. Ah. Boo. Ah. Boo. Ah. Felt good. Last 2 reps weren't the best. Ah. Ah. We're going to 4 plates. I think I'm just gonna turn this into the drop set. Go all the way down probably to 1 plate. Ah. Mm. 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 Ah. Ah. Mm. Mm. Go a little bit lower, move it down a notch. Pretty hard to have a bad time at the gym when you take 8 grams of L-citrulline and do a drop set like this. I'd say it's next to impossible. All right, one thing I want to try out. So guys, for basically all of your rowing movements, you can hit rear delts on basically every rowing machine that you do. And I've never done rear delts on here, so I just want to see how it feels. Can't tell, honestly, not from the first rep. Just because my back's already pumped. All right, yeah, I can feel it. did a workout this past Saturday that I didn't record. And since I've been recording, I've only not recorded like a few workouts. But I literally did like, I came up here to do a full body, but I ended up just doing shoulders because I started getting a pretty nasty shoulder pump. And nobody's up here on Saturdays. It was like decently late, around dinner time. So I did just basically a bunch of supersets, and one of the best workouts I've had in actually quite a long time. Get a few different angles. Go a little bit lower. Could do some single arm here to finish, but since we already did single arm, not too inclined to do more. See if I can get a little bit of a different squeeze. I've actually never had it this low, so let me try it real quick. You know, honestly, I think I like it higher. A little too heavy. Boom. One of my favorite back accessory movements, pullovers. We're gonna start with underhand, and we'll do overhand here in a second. Not bad. Probably a little bit easier to do overhand if you're first starting, guys. A little easier to get the contraction for sure. The stretch, maybe not so much. I feel like the stretch on the underhand is a little bit better. But we're gonna switch off between the two. We're gonna do 4 sets total. Last one, and then if that pull down machine's open, we'll take it. If not, we'll do pull-ups. It doesn't look like it's going to be open either, so we'll probably end up doing some pull-ups to finish, which is fine. Pull-ups are probably my favorite back movement. I already have done 30 pull-ups. I don't know, to finish, should I try to get to 100, so 70 more pull-ups? At the end of the back day, that'll be pretty exhausting, so I don't know. Ooh. 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 Ah. Ooh. All right, I really didn't think I'd be able to get 20 there. So 1 set of 15. I say 1 set of 15, but if I went now, I feel like I'd only get 5. Do I want to wait? Not really. Let's see what I can get. Could have maybe done 2 more if I really put like a kick into it, but we'll chill. Gym's pretty packed, getting pretty late, 4:45. So we'll get to the 35 here, start biceps. Did I get my chin to the bar on that last one? I don't know. 3 to 4 sets here, and then I'm thinking single arm preachers. Could go a little bit heavier, could have done a few more reps there. I'm not going to failure on all of these sets. I don't know, there's a lot of different ways that you can go to failure, I feel like. In a sense, I guess failure is failure though. Guys, that's what sucks about working out in a packed gym. You think you have an idea of what you're going to do next, but then it gets taken. But don't let that take away from the pump, right? There's an infinite number of exercises that you can do. Maybe not infinite, but there's a whole lot, so don't just be lazy or complacent just because somebody takes your machine or what you want to use. No reason to lose the pump. Next idea is concentration curls. Because hammer curls, right, working on the width of your bicep. So I want to do something for my peak. The dinner plates always sound nice to me. Or straight bar curls. I think that's probably what we're gonna go with. Or we superset the last couple straight bar curls with the hammer curls. Probably won't do hammer for all of these, but we'll start with hammers. All right, we're gonna go to regular curls on this set. Realistically, I should probably go to 30s.
You better go down to Mexico. Last year you were flying. Yeah. And shit, it was 80 and nice every day. I like flying. I do too. We don't live out here. You can stay at the same place you like it. Yeah. That or, the Virgin Islands. Yeah. Because it's all about my son getting married down there too. I remember you saying that. You'll like that. Yeah. That means you probably got to get your wall down. Oh, do that. But the kids, this generation, my daughter was 50. Oh, it's 67. Oh, boy. Sit down there on the bay there in the Tiburon. Shit, Yeah, I don't even like that at all.
All right, guys, last set. Probably a mixture of both curls here. Regular curls. Oh no, it's the last set of the workout, so I could throw a few things in here. That's why you don't talk. No chance I'm going to be able to do these straight bar curls. Finish with hammers, just because hammers are easier than regular curls. Made it out of the gym and it's still light out, which is amazing. This usually doesn't happen for me. Did a full workout, got a nice bicep pump at the end, then was able to steam and sauna. Pretty good day. I've had a pretty good day, and I hope you guys are having a good day too. I always feel like there's a lot of cool people in the sauna. We have a lot of good conversations, and honestly, I was just laughing my ass off. We were having a good time in the sauna. But there's this kid that started working out. Actually, two of them started working out this past year, and one of them has lost 70 pounds his first year, and now he's trying to put on some muscle. And the other one has been working out for, I think it was also about a year. He's down 10 pounds, but he didn't have as much weight as the other person to lose. So it's always really nice hearing that, you know, people are doing well. So it was a real late lunch for me today. And honestly, at that point, I feel like I would rather just work out on an empty stomach. Working out on an empty stomach, some people hate it, like my friend Luke, and some people love it, like myself. I always feel like when I have an empty stomach and I take my pre-workout, whatever the pre-workout is, hits me a little bit harder. And I feel, I still feel strong as long as I have, as long as I ate enough food the previous day and I was able to recover at night, because you do most of your recovery at night. And that's one thing I was actually just talking to the kid in the sauna about. He's like, yeah, I go to sleep at 3 a.m. basically every night, and I'm waking up in the morning for school. And I'm like, dude, you grow the most in your sleep. So, focus on your sleep, focus on recovery, right? What do you guys think? You guys like working out on an empty stomach or no? I'm a big fan of it. One of the best workouts I ever had in my life, I came from eating a ton of pasta or a ton of spaghetti rather, and spaghetti, mostly complex carbs. There's obviously some sugars in there from the sauce, but I was absolutely stuffed, like didn't even want to go work out. And then I ended up having probably the best pump of my life.
And that was back in like, I think it was back in like 8th grade. You know, I was pretty young. So, you know, first getting into lifting, you know, you got the newbie gains and whatnot. But yeah, I remember that workout in particular. It was just like, holy God, this is what working out feels like. This is what getting a pump feels like. And I feel like after you work out for a little bit, I feel like you're hooked. So one thing that I think a lot of people make the mistake of, especially New Year's resolutioners, is that they want to go extremely hard for the first month or two, like with their diet and with their training, and they end up burning out. When in reality, if you just like focus on enjoying your workouts, it just makes it way easier to stay consistent. Like, you don't need to go in and kill yourself in the gym every day. You don't need to be on the hardest diet in the world. You just need something that you can stay consistent at, because, you know, you're going to be a lot better off in the long run you're going to be a lot better off in the long run. Yeah, I think I could just end it there. You're going to be better off in the long run. I need to stop by my house. Stop by the crib. I'll probably stop by and go see my animals as well. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do the rest of the night. I mean, obviously I need to go make some dinner and whatnot. But editing this video shouldn't take me that long. Probably like an hour to an hour and a half. And I don't really know what I want to do with the rest of the night. See, that's why I get excited when I leave the gym and it's still light out. Like, I feel like I still have part of my day left. But if I leave, you know, and it's already dark out, it's just like, you know, day is kind of over. Realistically, though, I only have like 20 minutes of daylight. So what could I do to make the most of it? Not too much, because I need to go shower. I don't want to really just drive around. One thing that I guess I wanted to share, when you're doing a pull down, you always want to finish with your chest up and your back or your scapula retracted. You never want to hunch forward and then try to finish the movement. It just, you know, honestly kind of boggles my mind. And I don't know, there's so many different things. Like, I was watching some person do pullovers today, and his pullovers were just like a tricep push down mixed with like a chest bump with a homie. That's probably the perfect way to describe it, to be honest. Yeah, what else can I say? So I was thinking, like, I always do like 3 things in my day, and I think that's what I'm just gonna start labeling or like titling my YouTube videos. So the idea is to put out 3 to 4 YouTube videos a week, and I think I'm just gonna start saying what I'm doing with my day. The problem is, I guess it's not really a problem, it's just I always start out with nursing Monday through Friday, and then it's always the gym, take you guys through that. And then the third part of my day, you know, it's harder to record and post in the night. I'm about to be at the crib. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video, pick something up at my house, go home, shower, make some dinner. I'll see you guys for dinner. I don't know what I'm gonna make yet. I actually have a pretty good idea. I'm thinking I'm gonna do salmon and rice. Sounds fire to me. Salmon and rice with a protein shake. gains galore. All right. All right, I'm gonna show you guys what we're working with, okay? Basically the same dinner that we had last night. Switching up a few things. All right, so this is what we're going with. Let me show you guys real quick. Plate of rice and some beef. I didn't finish the full pound last night, but that's what we're gonna be finishing tonight. And then we got salmon right here. Of course, glass of milk, you know. What's your guys' favorite milk? No fat, 1%, 2%. Vitamin D. I like vitamin D with my cereal in particular. So the one thing that I struggle with in terms of my diet, or thing that I'm just like not too good at really, is I always crave carbs before bed. And I feel like I cave at least once or twice a week. I'm always eating some carbs right before I go to bed. And it doesn't really matter what the carbs are. Like it could be ice cream, it could be pancakes, it could be cereal, it could be toast. I don't know why, but carbs always sound good to me before I go to bed. So that's probably the biggest struggle that I have in terms of eating. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing for dinner, and that'll probably be the end of the video. Hope you guys had a good day. I'm thinking shoulders and triceps tomorrow. Maybe throw some biceps in there as well. Haven't really decided. But I'll see you guys then. Peace.